What's up, guys? I'm Dmitry with Howard Canucks. We have Ibra behind the camera. We have Ash somewhere in the background there. Ash? Maybe have an arm? Oh, there he is. Hello, Ash.
What's up? You alright?
How are you? Yes. So this is going to be a feedback type of video. Just like a few minutes ago, I asked for your feedback on this case. Yes. So this is going to be a feedback type of video where we're checking out the Zalman X7. It's like a prototype alpha type of stages. So we need your feedback to see what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see changed, and basically all that stuff. Huge thanks to our Computex sponsors for sending us out here. Shout out to NVIDIA, Fantex, NCIX, and MSI. The Zalman X7 is a full tower. It's got a beautiful, almost very uniform and clean lines. They're debating between aluminum or steel. I'm nudging towards aluminum because it usually feels more premium, but if the steel is thick enough, perhaps it can maintain the same rigidity and level of quality and confidence that we get in aluminum cases. The interior is quite standard, but it's very large, very open, with a 360 and a 280mm radiator support both at the top and the front, with 360 with triple 120s and dual 140mm fans supported in those respective spots. The power supply shroud is kind of divided in two, so you can remove the first part if you need that extra space for not radiators, but water cooling components, but you also can install fans in that spot. So you could install radiators in that spot. I'm just realizing the power supply area also has a little window, so it showcases what power supply model number you're running and stuff, and it's a pretty nice uniform cutout. Fits in with the whole design very well. For motherboard support, because it's such a large enclosure, obviously eATX and XL-ATX motherboards are supported. There's going to be 2 SSD drive slots, maybe more, depending on the final stages. I would definitely say maybe like a 4, because there is enough room there. And also the hard drive cage that sits on top of the power supply chamber, that's removable and can go two more in the bottom chamber. That is also modular, so you can maneuver around. It's not the most pleasing to the eye in terms of that hard drive cage being on top of the power supply bracket, but it is still functional. So at least, if you need extra hard drive storage, you can populate it there. The fan support for the top is a nice little bracket that can be removed, so you can install all your fans and radiators outside the bracket, and I'm hoping that they can accommodate for wide and thick radiator support, so that if you install a 280 or a 360mm radiator there with a set of fans, that when you go to slide that bracket back in place, it's not going to interfere with any of the motherboards and stuff. And the same thing goes for the front panel or the front side, where you can install radiator, set of fans, and have a nice little cutout over their power supply chamber, so that you have enough width, so there is no compatibility and clearance issues if you decide to do water cooling route for both top and the bottom. Really good pineapple cookie from Taiwan. Back to the video. So design-wise, I think I like the direction that Zalman is taking this, with very simple, nice lines. There's a slim LED at the front that is RGB. You'll be able to connect their Zalman accessories for the interior, so an LED strip that will connect to the entire lighting system, control everything, be uniform, nice. We've seen that for multiple cases in the past. It's great that Zalman is following that same direction. There is also a 5¼ drive bay above the panel, so when you close and open the panel, it's not intrusive, so that you keep the uniform, the front panel very nice and clean without affecting the interior. And overall, I think the direction is there, so we would like your feedback, and Zalman would love your feedback on what you'd like to see more in a future release. Of course, this is still an alpha. It's going to take a while for it to go in beta, but there's still time to implement all the feedback that you provide in the comments down below. So make sure to go crazy, become a keyboard warrior, and tell us, or tell Zalman, what you want to see from this enclosure.